So the Android tablet saw a sudden resurgence in the COVID times, but now that we are back to schools and offices, the first question that you need to ask yourself is, why do you need a tablet? And most importantly, how does a tablet add value to your daily life that your smartphone already doesn't? So if you ask me, I think tablets are a good extension to your smartphones, and for me, I would love to own a tablet just because I can watch movies and play games on a bigger screen. I would get it for a better audio experience. I would use it as my laptop alternative when it comes to typing and surfing the internet. Most of all, I would buy a tablet with a bigger battery that gives better endurance. And right now, these two tablets fit the bill perfectly, although the OnePlus Pad definitely falls on the pricier side when you compare it to the Xiaomi Pad 6. Do you agree with me or not? Let me know in the comments, and let's kick off this comparison with the multimedia experience on both the tablets. The Xiaomi Pad 6 and OnePlus Pad boast 10-bit IPS LCD displays that refresh at 144Hz. Of course, as seen, they differ in size. The Xiaomi Pad 6 features an 11-inch display, while the OnePlus Pad features a larger 11.6-inch display. But again, because of the not so common 7:5 aspect ratio on the OnePlus Pad, the display actually looks bigger than it actually is over the Xiaomi Pad 6. Apart from this, the OnePlus Pad boasts 500 nits peak brightness, while the Xiaomi Pad can hit 550 nits peak brightness. And by the way, both tablets are ample bright in day-to-day use, both indoors as well as outdoors. So which one out of the two offer a better display experience? Honestly speaking, I think both are well calibrated LCD panels, and choosing one basis on the quality of the panels is actually a difficult task if you ask me. Because both have different color modes to choose from according to your preference. The color reproduction is rich and vibrant, so no complaints there as well. Third, both tablets have high refresh rate screens, and it is good to see that most of the apps that I use are optimized for the higher refresh rate. Now, in terms of content consumption, both the OnePlus Pad and Xiaomi Pad 6 provide rich and immersive multimedia experiences. Both tablets have loud and crisp quad speakers, and before I go ahead, just give it a listen and tell me which one do you think sounds better. Now, of course, both tablets don't have that room-filling audio experience, but if I compare the audio experience with my laptop, that is the MacBook Air, I think these are loud and crisp, offer a great audio experience. However, I would give the slight edge to the OnePlus Pad here for the better bass output, but again, overall, both sound good. So overall, I think personally, because of the manageable form factor, a comparatively wider view, and the video toolbox feature that lets you customize a bunch of settings while watching content on streaming platforms, the Xiaomi Pad 6 will be my overall pick for the better multimedia consumption device. However, for people who love it big, the OnePlus Pad is an equally impressive option. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and enable notifications for a video like these and for all the latest updates. Now, design is subjective. What I may like, you may not, and vice versa. So comparing both tablets here, both have premium metallic builds, slim bezels at the front, full HD cameras in landscape orientation, along with a quad speaker setup and a Type-C port for charging. Now, both tablets here don't have a fingerprint sensor for authentication, although you do get face unlock for what it's worth. The Xiaomi Pad 6 also gets an IP53 rating, by the way, and the OnePlus Pad, on the other hand, totally misses out on an IP rating. Moreover, I think the rear camera module looks better on the Xiaomi Pad 6, while the circular camera module on the OnePlus Pad did not impress me much. You tell me which one out of the two looks better. To me, because of the lighter weight of the Pad 6, 490 grams versus 552 grams of the OnePlus Pad, the Xiaomi Pad 6 was more comfortable to use. Also, because of the boxier build along with the squared off edges of the Pad 6 versus the curved edges of the OnePlus Pad, again, the grip was better on the Xiaomi Pad 6, while the OnePlus Pad felt slippery to me despite the tablet being relatively light and slim for its size. So design wise, I know this is a subjective choice, but I would go with the Xiaomi Pad 6. Both the Xiaomi Pad 6 and the OnePlus Pad boot Android 13 software, with both companies offering their custom software builds. Now when it comes to the longer software support, Xiaomi does not give a number on the years of Android upgrades the Pad 6 will be getting, while the company is promising to give 3 years of security patch updates with the Pad 6. The OnePlus Pad, on the other hand, is promised to get 3 years of Android OS upgrades along with 4 years of security patch updates. So I think this is pretty clear. OnePlus Pad has got you better covered when it comes to the future proofing of software updates. Now as for the actual software experience, both Oxygen OS 13.1 and MIUI 14 are optimized well for the large screen form factor. Both tablets come packed with multitasking features such as split screen, floating windows, dual windows and whatnot. Both tablets are extremely good for taking video calls also, while the OnePlus Pad gives you a feature called Limelight, where the front camera can track your movement so that you always stay in the middle of the frame during a video call. The Xiaomi Pad 6 offers conference tools, which again brings a slide out toolbar that lets you access useful features during video calls. Now if you want to know in depth about the software experience of the Xiaomi Pad 6 and the OnePlus Pad, you can definitely check out the individual reviews of both these tablets. They are live on the channel and I will link it in the card above as well. But right now, if you would ask me which software experience do I actually prefer, and I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me here, maybe, but I don't know. MIUI 14 has been so buttery smooth to operate in day-to-day use that I have absolutely fallen in love with the speed and fluidity of the software here. So as I was saying, Oxygen OS is fast and smooth, but MIUI 14, for its smoother transitions and animations, not to mention the rubber band effect that you get while scrolling, feels so satisfying. Plus, on a few occasions I noticed that while the OnePlus Pad does have 144Hz refresh rate, at times the tablet would throttle the refresh rate to 60Hz, and I would go back to my settings and check like if I have not enabled the faster refresh rate, but everything was enabled and still the tablet was running at 60Hz. So maybe this was a bug, but to revert to a smoother scrolling experience, I had to once again like restart the tablet to use it with 144Hz. So that was a pain point. So yes, the OnePlus Pad with Oxygen OS 13.1 operates fine for the most part, and it also has the advantage of the 3 years of Android OS upgrades. But for now, in terms of the actual software experience, like right now, I think so MIUI 14 definitely offers a more refined experience. The Xiaomi Pad 6 is powered by the Snapdragon 870 SoC coupled with up to 8GB RAM and 256GB storage. The OnePlus Pad, on the other hand, is powered by the Dimensity 9000 chipset paired with up to 12GB RAM and 256GB storage. With me, I have the top tier variants of both these tablets with me, and next on your screens are the Geekbench 6 and Antutu scores. So looking at the Geekbench 6 performance, the OnePlus Pad with its more recent Dimensity 9000 chipset surely performed better and recorded better numbers. Even in Antutu combined, once again, the OnePlus Pad scored much better than the Xiaomi Pad 6, but even if I had to break the individual scores, the OnePlus Pad scored almost double when it came to the GPU scores. That said, the benchmark performance is only one side of the coin, and when you talk about the real world performance of both tablets, well, they don't disappoint. First up, when it comes to handling day-to-day usual tasks such as browsing, social media, using WhatsApp and the likes, both Xiaomi Pad 6 and OnePlus Pad offer a smooth and great performance, and the great performance even extends to gaming as well. Now, one might think that the Dimensity 9000 chip would have offered a better gaming experience over the Snapdragon 870. However, surprisingly, I was not able to notice any visual difference while gaming. For instance, both tablets could run Asphalt 9 at high graphics and 60 FPS, and the game ran smooth and stutter-free with rarely a frame drop here and there. Even Call of Duty Mobile, for that matter, was playable on both tablets at very high graphics and max 60 FPS frame rates, and again, both tablets were able to run the game smoothly. That said, when it comes to thermal management, while the OnePlus Pad shows mild heating over long sessions of gaming, the Xiaomi Pad 6 tends to heat relatively more, especially in the top right corner. The heating was quite prominent, but again, the good thing is never did I feel that the tablet's throttle performance, so that was good. Now, in terms of battery life also, both tablets have large batteries under the hood. The OnePlus Pad has a 9510 mAh battery versus Xiaomi Pad 6's 8840 mAh battery. See, if you use your tablets as an extension to your phone, then in that case, I think both tablets can easily give you 3 to 4 days of battery life, like without any problems. That is, if you're using these tablets for watching movies, playing games, and the stuff for like 3 hours every day. But still, to give you an idea, a 40-minute gaming session of Call of Duty Mobile drained 8% battery on the Xiaomi Pad 6 versus 10% on the OnePlus Pad. Similarly, an hour of streaming drained 11% battery on the Xiaomi Pad 6, while the OnePlus Pad drained 13% battery after an hour of streaming. So overall, I think both tablets recorded good numbers, and I was surprised to see that the Xiaomi Pad 6 actually was efficient when it came to the battery drainage, despite the OnePlus Pad having a bigger battery. But then again, overall, the bigger battery here does have an overall advantage. Plus, the charging times on the OnePlus Pad, 67 watt support versus 33 watt support on the Xiaomi Pad 6 means it takes a little over an hour to fully charge the OnePlus Pad, while a full charge on the Xiaomi Pad 6 takes about 2 hours 15 minutes using the supplied charger. Finally, let's also talk about the camera performance of both tablets in the performance segment itself, because since there's not a lot to talk about here to grant the camera a complete section, just like we do for our phones. So both the Xiaomi Pad 6 and the OnePlus Pad have a 13 megapixel single rear camera. Not that you would use a tablet to take photos and videos, but for what it's worth, here are some comparison photos for you to take a look at. Let me know which one do you think takes better shots in the comments. So right now I'm shooting from the front camera of the Xiaomi Pad 6, and this is how a video call would look like. Say if you're doing a video call from the front camera of the Xiaomi Pad 6, this is the kind of quality that you can expect. So decent quality, I would say, but not the best, of course. Phone manufacturers definitely have to pay attention to the front camera. They have to provide better front cameras, just the same as the rear cameras, because this is just average quality at best, I would say. How does my audio sound? What do you think about the overall quality? Let me know. This is a full HD sample, by the way, 1080p 30 fps. This is the kind of thing that you can expect. Next up is the front-facing video sample from the OnePlus Pad. And this is how a front-facing video looks like, shot from the OnePlus Pad. So if you're doing a video call meeting on the OnePlus Pad, this is what you can expect. Again, not the best quality out there, but in comparison to Xiaomi's sample that I just showed you, this one is doing better here. But you know, both the cameras are quite inconsistent in different scenarios. Say at my desk when I was testing the cameras out, Xiaomi's quality was better there, the details on my face were better, the textures were better. In that scenario, my face was like soft in OnePlus's sample. But over here, I think so OnePlus is doing a slightly better job, I would say. But again, both the cameras, front-facing cameras on both the tablets are like average at best. But you know, they would make do for decent video calls, no problems there. Now quickly, before I give you my final verdict, let's talk about the accessory support for both the tablets here. So both the Xiaomi Pad 6 and the OnePlus Pad support the stylus, and they also have their own keyboard covers. Now of course, you can connect a Bluetooth mouse and a keyboard to these things if that's your thing. But if you're talking about the first party accessories that I just mentioned, when it comes to the stylus, you can use both the Xiaomi Smart Pen 2 and the OnePlus Pencil for sketching and doodling, as well as throughout the UI. As for the experience itself, I found the pen input latency to be better with the OnePlus Pencil in comparison to Xiaomi's solution. So at 1,000 rupees less than the Xiaomi Smart Pen 2, that is 4,999 rupees for OnePlus's stylus, the company is definitely doing it better if that's something that you fancy. Even as I speak about the keyboard, both companies provide exceptionally good quality keyboard covers. You get long key travel with both solutions, and the typing experience is great. However, with the addition of the trackpad, I think the keyboard for the OnePlus Pad provides more functionality. But just think, if you can make do without a trackpad on the keyboard cover, in that case, Xiaomi's keyboard cover for the Pad 6 surely gives you more value, as it is 3,000 rupees cheaper than OnePlus's offering. So the final verdict is, and I guess I've made my case pretty clear by now, and if you haven't guessed it, well, the Xiaomi Pad 6 is definitely the better overall value tablet for me like over the OnePlus Pad. And I say this because you see the Xiaomi Pad 6 is compact, yet at the same time it has a large enough 11-inch display that makes it the best of both worlds. Big on size plus comfortable to use. Now this one might be an unpopular opinion, but while the OnePlus Pad offers longer software support in its current form, MIUI 14 offers a better software experience. Moreover, while the performance was on par on both tablets, I was surprised to see that despite the smaller battery, I observed better optimization on the Pad 6 when it came to battery drain. But to top it all, I think it is the price that simply makes the Xiaomi Pad 6 a better pick over the OnePlus Pad. You see, the OnePlus Pad is a superb tablet for its budget, but the Xiaomi Pad 6 one-ups the OnePlus when it comes to a better price to performance ratio. And that was the comparison, guys, between the Xiaomi Pad 6 and the OnePlus Pad. So let me know your thoughts about the video in the comments below, and given a choice, which one among the two would you pick? The Xiaomi Pad 6 or the OnePlus Pad? And as always, for all the latest in tech, stay tuned to Fiiber. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.